Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So the Memphis Grizzlies are one of the teams that made a couple big moves this offseason. So they went ahead and traded for Marcus Smart. They were in the Kristaps Porzingis 3-team trade. You all know Brogdon was initially supposed to go to the Clippers, but they ended up choosing Marcus Smart instead to go to Memphis. So I think that was a very good trade due to Ja Morant's suspension. He'll be like a veteran point guard that can immediately come in and be pretty great. They also went ahead and signed and traded Dylan Brooks for Josh Christopher and something else. The other thing they did was they went ahead and they drafted Gregory Jackson Jr. And we all know Brandon Clark suspended for, not suspended, he's hurt for the majority of the season. So, but if you look at our rotation right now, since Ja Morant is suspended, it is Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane, David Roddy, Gregory Jackson Jr., Steven Adams, Xavier Tillman, Luke Kennard, Santi Aldama, Derrick Rose, and Josh Christopher. So what I'm going to do, instead of starting David Roddy, I'm going to move Desmond Bane to the small forward. He goes up one overall, which is great, so Desmond Bane will play that small forward, and instead, we're going to start Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson, Steven Adams, Xavier Tillman, Santi Aldama, Derrick Rose, Josh Christopher, and David Roddy is our 10th man spot, which is a great rotation due to Ja Morant and Brandon Clark being out. Ja Morant will be back in 25 games, though, so I'll see. I most likely will stop at the trade deadline, but if things are going pretty well, I might not. I'm going to try to trade for a center, but if things are going well, I'm just going to let it go. Wrapping at the trade deadline, our record right now is 24-32. We're not that good. Wrapping at the trade deadline, and the player I want to get is he's on the Atlanta Hawks right now. Right now, we're 24-32. Right now, we're not that good. Obviously, mostly due to Ja Morant being suspended the whole season, but he is off suspension, which is great. We got a little better after he came back, but we're still not in the playoffs. So, I have one guy that I would love to get on this team, and he's on the Atlanta Hawks, and that is Clint Capella. Looks like the Hawks will be willing to trade Clint Capella. That's why I really, really want him on this team. And on this season, he's averaging 11 and 10 rebounds per game. Perfect center for our team. So, who would we have to give up? I feel like Luke Kennard would probably have to be in the deal, though, because we got other guys. Like we start Marcus Smart at the 2, so Luke Kennard would probably have to be in the deal. So, I need about $1 more million. It's like a minimum contract in there. So, who do we got? So, I'm not giving up Gregory Jackson. I'm not giving up Jake LaRavia or David Roddy. It might be John Kachar or like Derrick Rose. I'm gonna give up John Kachar. He's more expendable. So, then they need to give me like another minimum player. So, like they got Wesley Matthews. How about they give me Wesley Matthews? Yeah, probably not a big factor in their rotation. Probably not. So Luke Kennard and John Kachar for Clint Capella. I don't know if they say yes to this right away. Okay. We got Clint Capella for an absolute steal of a deal, so we had to trade Luke Kennard. We got a great center in Clint Capella. We didn't even have to give up Xavier Tillman or Adams, so Adams we couldn't necessarily dump him for a couple second-round picks once again. I would love me some Steven Adams on the team, but he just doesn't really develop or progress that good. Okay, so our starting lineup right now is Ja Morant, Marcus Smart, Jaren Jackson, Clint Capella, Xavier Tillman, Santi Aldama, Derrick Rose, Josh Christopher, then Steven Adams. Giannis Antetokounmpo is your MVP. Rookie of the Year, Wembanyama. Sixth man is Chris Paul. Defensive player, Wembanyama. Most improved out from Sengun. Joe Mazzulla is your Coach of the Year. He's an All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. Don't think we'll see any of our guys because you know he was on suspension. Don't think we'll see Desmond Bane, but we did end up making the plan, which is nice. But we did end up making the playoffs and really pay attention to it. So we made the 5th seed after that Clint Capella edition, which is nice. We got to play the New Orleans Pelicans, but going into our player test, we got 22 from Ja, 22 from Desmond Bane, 19 from Jaren Jackson, 10 from Clint Capella, 10 from Marcus Smart, around 9 from Derrick Rose, 8.5 from Santi Aldama, 8 from Xavier Tillman, 7 from Josh Christopher, 4 and 8.5 from Steven Adams, with 4 from Jake LaRavia. So we got to play the Pelicans. CJ McCollum, Herbert Jones, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Willie Gomez, James Valanciunas, Trey Murphy, Jose Alvarado. So they're starting Willie Gomez over James Valanciunas. But here we go against the Orange Pelicans. Team might come around against them, and we lose in the first round. Definitely not a good start to this at all. So yeah, so mostly because Ja Morant was suspended this season, so it was kind of but we should be back next year in the playoffs, getting ready to contend. So Iguodala and Chris Paul are retiring, which is sad to see, but going into the draft lottery. Got pick 22 in the draft, which is nice. So I'm actually going to use this pick instead of trading for it. So let's see. So send to our pick. We got pick 22. So we got AJ Johnson on the board. We got Kyle. We got Bobby Clifton. So a lot of good options here. one guy in mind. He's on the Toronto Raptors, and that is OG Anunoby. But I feel like we can always get OG Anunoby, or I think he's a free agent yet. We probably don't have enough money to sign him in, so we might have to back away from OG Anunoby. We might actually stop at the deadline and trade for a decent small forward. So OG, if I could find you, I went too far, didn't I? So OG, yeah, you are. Yeah, we're kind of off. Actually, a lot off. So we're gonna simply bring back Xavier Tillman to a nice deal, get him back. So Xavier Tillman, welcome back to the team. Wait till my term is over, and then, yeah, he's out with us. So we got Xavier Tillman back. Then I'm pretty sure Adams will go down small. We can always flip Adams too, so we can get pretty decent small forward right now. We can go like, let's say it's like Derrick Rose, Winston Johnson, then like Steven Adams, or we can go Brandon Clark, something like that. Because I know we can get somebody good, but probably gonna wait till the deadline to do it, or we can try to do it right now. I'm gonna wait till free agency is after to do this. So right now, our team right now, John Morant. I'm gonna move Marcus Smart to the 2 for now. I'm gonna move him to the 2. So it is John Morant, Derrick Rose. We got Marcus Smart, Josh Christopher, Desmond Bain, David Roddy, Jaren Jackson Jr., Santi Aldama, then Clint Capella, Steven Adams, Xavier Tillman, and Brandon Clark. So right now we have about 15 players on our team. So there's no need to make another move, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna renounce Kennedy Chandler because we have 15 players in our roster. So no point in having him come back from his qualifying offer. So right now I'm just gonna simulate till player progression and see how that is treating us. I expect Steven Adams to go down to like 75, but we'll see what happens. So Ja's up, Marcus Smart's down, Clint Capella's down, so not looking great. Yeah, so Santiago Aldama, Josh Christopher, and where is Steven Adams? Oh wow, he actually stayed an 80 or 79. That's actually surprising, but I'm still looking to trade him though. I don't really want him on the team. Really doesn't really fit that well. He doesn't really score that much either. So I'm gonna try him and look. I'm gonna try and make a trade one more time to see what pops up. This right here. There's one guy I want to get. He's on the Brooklyn Nets. He's probably like untouchable right now. But I'm trying to get Mikal Bridges here. They did have interest in him, and they offered I think 4 first-round picks to get Mikal Bridges. So I don't know if that is what his value is at the moment. But I'm gonna try and get Mikal Bridges. What I'm trying to get is Mikal Bridges here. Just came off a season averaging 26 points per game, with 2 steals, shooting 42% from 3. So as you can see, he's a very, very good player all around. And I think the Memphis Grizzlies did offer, I think, 4 first-round picks to get him, so let's do that. Probably not going to offer 4. I'm going to try and get him on this team. It'd just be amazing to get him on this team right now. So, honestly, Derrick Rose might have to be in the deal. He's making about $23 million. So, let's say it's Steven Adams as well. Then we need $3 million. I don't really want to give one to Johnson now, so he doesn't really get back a point guard at the moment. I might trade for one. Gregory Jackson, man, probably won't get it done. So Leonard Johnson might have to be in the deal. So Derrick Rose, Steven Adams, Leonard Johnson. Then I don't know if this gets it done. No, it doesn't. I tried to do it again. But 2025 first round pick. I'm also offering 2026 first round pick. I'm offering 3 first round picks. I really want Mikal Bridges on the team. So all this for Bridges, except we get Mikal Bridges on this team. And speaking about backup point guards, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move Marcus Smart back to backup point guards. We can back up John Morant. So our team right now, John Morant, Marcus Smart, Mikal Bridges, Josh Christopher, Desmond Bain, David Roddy, Jaren Jackson, Santi Aldama, Clint Capella, Xavier Tillman, Brandon Clark. Beautiful, man. Finished John Morant, Mikal Bridges, Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson Jr., Capella. So very good starting lineup. And then we got Marcus Smart coming off the bench, Xavier Tillman, Santi Aldama, Josh Christopher, then Brandon Clark coming off the bench here. So that's the rotation. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I don't plan on stopping at the trade deadline. John Morant is your MVP, averaging 23.7 assists. 7 rebounds with 10.5 assists with 1.5 steals. So he played pretty good with MVP. Happy to see him win the MVP award. Rookie of the Year is Isaiah Collier, 6 months. Good Anderson, defensive player. Has become Young, most improved Anthony Black. So John Morant does make NBA first team. I don't think we'll see like a Mikal Bridges or Desmond Bain. But can we get one on all defensive team? We get Jaren Jackson, which is nice. So we actually finished as the 2nd seed in the West. We got to play the Warriors. Man, this is going to be a good matchup. So, get 23 from John Morant, 20 from Mikal Bridges, 19 from Desmond Bain, 15.5 from Jaren Jackson, 10 from Marcus Smart, 9, 7, and 1 block per game from Capella, 8 from Santiago Damas, 6.5 from Josh Christopher, 6 from Xavier Tillman, with 2 from Brandon Clark. So we gotta play Golden State. They got Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, Jonathan Kuminga, Braden Podziemski, Moses Moody, Gary Payton, Dennis Smith Jr., and then Joel. So very good team in Golden State. I think we can beat them though. So like current round, they take 2-0. They take 2-0 lead, and they're looking to sweep us. So no, it's getting real bad. So Simcast here. See what happens. So we come off the first quarter hot, respectable, so let's not let them back in the game. Let's just close the Golden State out. Hopefully we can force the game 5, and we forced the game 5. We forced the game 5 nights. So 23, 24 from Jaren Jackson, 22 from John Morant, 20 from Mikal Bridges. So nice game all around, but can we force a game 6? So that's the question. So I might actually shrink our rotation to like a, let's see. So who's the last man in the rotation? Brandon Clark. I'm going to shrink to a 9-man rotation, and we're already playing a backup center in Xavier Tillman, and we're going to play our 9 best players. So here we go against Golden State. We force a game 6. So let's see what happens. We come out the first quarter pretty hot again. We got the lead heading into the first, and we blow them out at the second, and we're blowing them out. W. So looking like we're going to force a game 6, but can we force a game 7? 35 from Mikal Bridges, 28 from John Morant, with 22 from Jaren Jackson. So can we force a game 7 though? Let's see what happens. So Simcast in Golden State, can we force game 7? So it might be a different story now. So we're in Golden State, but it's still looking like we're fighting. We're putting up a pretty good fight. The Warriors got the lead, and we're heading into the fourth quarter. It's getting pretty close, though. The Warriors still have the lead, and can we take it back? Hey, it's a tie game right now. We might have to hop into it, though. Yeah, we're hopping into this for sure. So right now, Xavier Tillman is bringing the ball up, or he's passing it out. So John Morant with the ball right now. John Morant. Oh, what a dunk from John Morant on Gary Payton the second. Goodness gracious. What a dunk from John Morant that was. Gosh, okay. We got the lead now. We got the 2-point lead. What a dunk from John Morant. So Stephen Curry with the ball right now. Steph versus Ja. Let's see what happens. And Stephen Curry driving in the paint. And he puts it up, misses it. Rebound, Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane bringing the ball up here. Desmond Bane starting Stephen Curry right now. They pass it to Ja, who's on Braden Podziemski. So Ja's gonna get a screen. No, he's not. He's gonna get a screen from Xavier Tillman, and he shoots it. He misses it. So yeah. So the game's not over yet. Klay Thompson with the ball to guard Mikal Bridges. That should be on clamp. Pass it to Stephen Curry. Brandon Podziemski for 3. That's a horrible shot. He misses. Rebound is in vain. So Desmond Bane with the clutch rebounds here. But what are we gonna do here? Are they gonna foul? Yes, they're gonna foul. Steph Curry with the foul. But can we go ahead? Can John Morant go ahead and make both free throws? Free throws number 1. All right, Josh, come on, bro. I see you dunking, I see you rim running, but you need to make them free throws, bro. Free throw number 2. Gets it to go. Okay. Almost missed that. Timeout, Golden State. Alright, so we're back. Let's see. Draymond Green has the ball right now, and he is gonna pass it to Klay Thompson. So, Stephen Curry with the ball right now. Steph Curry. Little crossover. Puts it up, I believe so. Makes it. Now it's a 1-point game. Are they going to give it to John Morant? And they're going to give it to John Morant. Okay, so John Morant is going to shoot 2 free throws once again. Following Stephen Curry. So John, I'm going to need you to make these, buddy. Free throw number 1 is good. He greens it. W. Let's see if free throw number 2 is good. Free throw number 2. He makes it. So W. Let's see what the Warriors can do. It's a 3-point game. You know, they got Steph and Klay. They can easily hit those threes, but see what happens. It's a screen. Steph with the step back 3, and he absolutely just killed it. Dang it. Timeout, Memphis. Alright, I'm gonna need someone else to get the ball, but John Morant, because I do not trust him here. So Ja, oh man, what's gonna happen? Okay, screen, no screen. He's on 1-on-1 from Stephen Curry. Screen from Capella. John Morant from downtown. In and out. We're going to overtime, bro. Pretty close one here with 1 minute left on the clock. So we have the lead by 2, which is great. Steph Curry with the ball. Steph Curry has been a problem here. We should put Marcus Smart on the court, honestly, bro. So here we go. Steph Curry with the ball. Step backs again. Thank you. Okay, we stopped Stephen Curry. Goodness. Okay, Kelber's with the ball right now. Bringing the ball up. Guarding Kevon Looney. Please give it to Capella. He's guarding Stephen Curry. Please give it to John Morant for 3. Breaks it. Okay, bro. Alright. Klay Thompson with the ball right now. Bringing the ball up. Passes it to Stephen Curry. Alright. Let's just please guard Curry. Might need Smart on the court right now. Maybe I shouldn't have got Mikal Bridges. Need more defense. I mean, Mikal Bridges is a defender, but anyway, Draymond's guarding. Okay, Andrew Wiggins with the ball. Haven't seen him get the ball yet. He shoots it though. Bad shot. Rebound Kevon Looney, of course. They get the steal. Let's go, Clint Capella. But they fouled Clint Capella, which that's not a good thing. So I mean, Capella, hope you can make these. He's number one. They didn't even show it, but he didn't make it. Luckily, he's number two. He makes it. Okay, Capella. Thank you, bro. So here we go. Golden State with the ball right now. They're passing it to Clay. Clay shoots it. They missed it. Okay, they fouled John, and that should be game. Let's go. Long game 6. We're in the game 7 now. Let's not make this long again. So let's see what happens. It's a back-to-back scoring game, and that's Golden State, bro. Came all the way to force game 7. Watched that entire end of the game for no reason, just to get destroyed. So 129 to 113. Okay, pretty bad. We lose in the first round again. It's not looking good at all. So OKC wins the championship. I thought Mikal Bridges would make this team like on top, but I guess we lose by a playing team. That's it, I guess. So going into the draft, we traded all our 1025. We traded our 1025 first round picks. We don't really have a pick in the draft. It's going to simulate. Yeah, we don't, obviously. So new player options: David Roddy and Jake Moravia. I'm accepting them both. Qualifying offers: Ray Jackson, Santi Aldama, and Josh Christopher. I'm definitely willing to bring all of them back. We're in free agency. So let's see how much money we have. We don't have that much money. So click Capella, Santi Aldama. I'm gonna bring Capella back for sure. Even though it's asking for a lot, I'm gonna give him what he's asking for, 22 million. Why not? Until monitoring's over to bring back all the other guys. So I'm just gonna simply bring back Clint Capella and Santi Aldama. Other guys should be back. So team right now, basically the same team. I would love to sign a better backup shooting guard, to be honest, but there's not really that many better options. So even though Terrence Mann is here, we can also bring back Josh Christopher, 78 overall. He could develop into an 80. That would really help. Or we could just get a backup small forward instead. Like, we need a lot. So Santi Aldama's going to bring him back on a nice deal. So Aldama, welcome back to the team. And then Josh Christopher, he'll come back on his qualifying offer. Just in case Christopher doesn't develop, I'm signing Grayson Allen just in case. We're going to go ahead skip the player progression. Hopefully this treats us good. Hopefully Christopher is at least up to an 80, man. So let's see what happens. Josh Christopher's up to a 80, 79. It's okay. Mikal Bridges, Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson Jr., Clint Capella, Marcus Smart, Xavier Tillman, Josh Christopher, Santi Aldama, then Brandon Clark. I'll run a 10 rotation to get Clark in rotation, but he might be a trade candidate at the deadline. No point in keeping him right now. He didn't develop at all. So because right now we just came up averaging 2 points and coming off from injury, so might be traded. We'll see what happens. Luka is your MVP, but we end up being the first seed this time. We gotta play Utah, so let's not lose in the first round again. 20 from John Morant, 20 from Desmond Bain, 18 from Mikal Bridges, and 15 from Jaren Jackson. So here we go. Utah Jazz, Colin Sexton, they got Trey Johnson, Brandon Ingram, John Collins, Walker Kessler, Taylor Hendricks, Abaji, Jordan Clarkson, and Precious Achiuwa. So let's see what happens against the Boston, Utah Jazz. So, Alright, man. Okay. Alright. No, bro, like, we have a lot of players to re-sign. I'll run it back just one more year. Alright, so we back, and we're the second seed in the West this time. We gotta play the Suns. So if you're looking for our player stats real quick, we got 21 from Ja, 18 from Bain, 16 from Jaren Jackson, or 14.5 from Mikal Bridges. So the Suns, they got Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Josh Okogie, KD, DeAndre, and Jakob Poeltl off the bench. Interesting addition. I actually like that addition. Keita Bates-Dobb, Omar, then THT, Bryce James, and Jalen Preston. So it's gonna be a current round against the Phoenix Suns here, and can we get past the first round? That hard. It was that hard to get past the first round. Now we get to play New Orleans. So New Orleans, not that great of a team. They got CJ McCollum, Dylan Harper, Dyson Daniels, Zion Williamson, Aaron Bradshaw, Jordan Hawkins, Giannis Valanciunas, Zubac. They're pretty deep, not gonna lie. But here we go. So simulate current round against them, and I tried. Like, this team is really, really good. I don't know what the problem is. Like, we had so many chances to win a championship, and when we finally get out of the first round, we lose. Like, we want to run it back one more year. We ended off on this note. No, bro, because I'm going to try one more time to get a championship in Memphis. Alright, man, sorry, yeah, we got even worse for the 4th seed. We gotta play Minnesota. So, Minnesota, Isaiah Collier, Tyler, like, this team. Okay, Isaiah Collier, Tyler Hero, Nathan, yeah, with Jaden McDaniels, Rigo Bear, Ryan Rupert. So, yeah, this team is honestly pretty good. I'm kind of scared, to be honest. We might get first rounder again, but here we go. We went in 7. Okay, good. Now we gotta play San Antonio. Spurs. AJ Wagner, Benedict Mathurin, Zachary, Taylor Hendricks, Wendell Carter Jr., Bronny James. Like, another very, very good team. They got Miles Bridges on the team. He's averaging 6 points. He's pretty trash, to be honest. But here we go. Against the San Antonio Spurs, simulate current round. I'm done. I can't do this anymore, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, which I don't think you really guys did because we didn't really do anything. We didn't win any championships or anything. We couldn't make it past the second round with this Grizzlies team. Like, how starting lineup with John Morant, Mikal Bridges, Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson, and Clay Capella. Like, how can that not even make it past the first and second round? It doesn't make sense. 2K is really dumb sometimes, especially the Grizzlies. I mean, their team is really, really good. It's just 2K being really, really stupid right now. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll have a way better video coming out tomorrow, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.